Hello friends, Kevin Devine here. Hope everyone's having a wonderful fall afternoon here. It's 1 o'clock in the Eastern time zone. Glad you could join us. Thanks to our friends at the Jackson County Department on Aging for hosting the show today. So hello to all the Jackson County seniors and everyone else who's tuning in. Glad that you are here to join us. My name's Kevin Devine. So I'm known kind of as a man of many hats. So I have several of them here today, which we'll be using for some of the songs. I've got some Thanksgiving songs. I don't have my turkey hat now that I'm looking around, but some Thanksgiving songs, some fall songs, some family songs, things like that. So let's get underway. What do you say? I've got the piano, accordion, some guitars, something for everybody, and hope you'll enjoy the sing-along and the other tunes as well. I'll just warm up with the piano a little bit if you don't mind. It's always fun to do. An old Thanksgiving song we gather together because it is nice to be all together today. I'll grab the guitar here. It's a sunny day, as I said, where I am, and hope it is where you are too. Got a lot to be thankful for despite all things. We're all here today, sun shining, and as old Johnny Fichter used to say in Brookline, Mass, he'd say, 3 squares and a roof, pal, all you need. So, and here's a song he would have loved. It says, grab your coat and get your hat, leave your worries on the doorstep, just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. When you hear that pitter pat and the happy sound is your step, life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade. Now I'm not afraid. This rover crossed over, and if I never have a cent, I'll be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. All right, that's an old sunny day song. And if you got some messages, you can send them along to us here on Facebook. But I wanted to thank my friend Lori for inviting me here today on behalf of the Jackson County Department on Aging. And lots of tunes to do. Let's jump right into a Thanksgiving song. This one is one about Ben Franklin and turkeys. So I don't know if I got a Ben Franklin hat here. Let's see. Well, this is kind of like a Ben Franklin hat because he invented a stove called the Franklin stove. And then this would be a stove pipe. And that was more like an Abe Lincoln thing. But I'll put that on for right now. And it says, on Thanksgiving we give thanks for all that we have. Our health, our homes, our family and friends. Oh, while we're busy giving thanks all day long, the turkeys are wondering just where they went wrong. The turkeys are all wondering where they went wrong. Ben Franklin, you see, a wise man of old, he considered the turkey to be quite wise and bold. He proposed the turkey as our national bird, and that's the last good news that turkey ever heard. That's the last good news that turkey ever heard. On Thanksgiving we give thanks for all that we have, our health, our home, our family, our friends. Oh, while we're busy giving thanks all day long, the turkeys are wondering just where they went wrong. The turkeys are wondering just where they went wrong. So that's one about the turkeys and Ben Franklin. You know, I was thinking there's another song kind of like that. Let me get a fancy hat here. I got a fancy hat. No, it's kind of a foolish hat, but I'll put this one on. Anyway, this is a song because we're thankful for our friends and family and all those good things. Sometimes we think maybe a little extra money would be good too. And I don't hear about anybody complaining about not having too much of that. About having too much of that, it says, well, if I had $1 million, a lot of places I could go. A lot of people I could meet and maybe get to know. I eat a lot of foods I never ate and buy everything brand new. If I had $1 million, probably stay right here with you. If I had $1 million, a lot of power I could wield. I'd call up the mayor, I'd say, listen man, here's the deal. I'd run for a seat on the zoning board, maybe serve a term or two. But if I had $1 million, probably stay right here with you. The weather's bad, the traffic stinks, and the singers are not much to do. But I got some friends I like a lot, and I think they like me too. If I had $1 million, a lot of places I could go. A lot of people I could meet and maybe get to know. I'd eat a lot of things I never ate, and I'd buy everything brand new. But if I had $1 million, probably stay right here with you. I like that ending, that little shave and a haircut. So that reminds me of my grandpa. Pinky, they called him, and his nose, that's because his nose is red, but he said it's not red from drinking, it's red because it's glowing with pride. We're not sticking it in other people's business. That's what he always said. So anyway, here's a song to lead into the sing-along songs based on all the tunes that he would do for sing-alongs. It said, give me just 1 second and I'll think of that old song. And if I get the words just right, we all can sing along. It's an old one my grandma used to say. And if we get the words right, we'll all sing it today. It says, Jada, there's he dotes, fiddly-I-O. Howdy do and Kalamazoo, whoopee-tie-I-O. It says, Jada, there's he goes, fiddly-I-O. Howdy do and Kalamazoo and whoopee-tie-I-O. Whoopee-tie-I-O. Well, we'll do a version of a song, speaking of whoopee-tie-I-O, about being kind of out on the range. Because Thanksgiving, sometimes I think of, you'll know this old days song, then we'll get to a newer one. But an old days song, I sometimes think of the wide open spaces, amber waves of grain. You know what I'm talking about? Well, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word and the skies are not cloudy all day. Home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day, and the skies are not cloudy all day. And for our friends north of the border, or south if they're in Windsor, this is a song that they had their Thanksgiving recently, so they want to beat us on that, so they had their Thanksgiving already, but we'll do the Home on the Range in French for all the French farmers who moved west to Saskatchewan and Alberta and Manitoba to be on some farms. Maison, maison sur la grande, pour les animaux jour sur les jours. On n'écoute jamais un mot qui est mal et les ciels sont sans nuages tous les jours. Et les ciels sont sans nuages tous les jours. That means the skies are not cloudy all day, like, oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got this wonderful feeling, everything's going my way. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. As high as an elephant's eye, and it looks like it's climbing clear up to the sky. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got this wonderful feeling, everything's going with the cold weather coming on, people think of this one. Well, raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up in strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels and doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes and snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so sad. One way not to feel sad is maybe Thanksgiving. Make a call or send a letter or maybe FaceTime or something if you got a smartphone. Family or kids, in the old days we used to do this thing called writing a letter. Remember that? I actually sent out some letters the other day. It's always a good feeling. I like the post office. I like to use those stamps and send a good old-fashioned letter. Says, write a letter to Grandma, send it off today. You'd have to explain to the kids how to use a stamp, though. I've never seen one. Write a letter. Don't tell them not to lick it, though, like the old days, because now they're all just stickers. So, write a letter to Grandma, send it off today. Write a letter to Grandma, she'll have a happy day. Tell her what you had for lunch today. Tell her what you like to do. Ask her how's the weather. Make sure you say I love you. Now, write a letter to Grandma, send it off today. Write a letter to Grandma, she'll have a happy day. She'll have a happy day. Well, happy days are here again, and the sky is getting clear again. We will sing a song of cheer again. Happy days are here again. All together shouting now, we will tell the world about it now. There's no one here can doubt it now. Happy days are here again. Well, all your troubles are gone. There'll be no more from now on. Well, happy days are here again, and the sky is getting clear again. We will sing that song of cheer again. Happy days are here again. Well, happy days, and we'll have a happy Thanksgiving too. And we'll do a couple more Thanksgiving songs. How about that? We'll do one about, one of my favorites is pies. This song is not about pie. Hello, Scott. Good to see you. Other people tuning in. Great to have everybody there. I had to put on my spectacles so I could see who's on the show. So, this is a song about pies. Let's see if I got a pie hat. No. But let's see if I got a pie hat here. No? No. I'll just put on this one if I was out picking some apples, maybe. It's an apple song. And I'll give this a quick tune for you. It's an apple song. We'll do two apple songs, maybe. The new one and the old one. As promised, a couple rockabilly tunes, too. Just about tuned up here. Close enough for rock and roll, is that what they say? Ready? How about them apples up there in the tree? Gonna pick a whole bunch for you and for me. How about them apples ripe and red and round? I even saw some good ones right there on the ground. Gonna make a pie, gonna make a sauce. When it comes to cooking up apples, well, you know that I'm the boss. How about the right there on the ground. Gonna make a pie, gonna make a cake. Maybe there's some left over, there'll be enough for you to take. Well, how about them apples, ripe and red and round? I even saw some good ones right there on the ground. Well, here's an old days one. We're going to do a couple more Thanksgiving ones, so I don't know if you're having apple pie or not, but we'll be saying thanks for lots of things and family and friends. Here's a real old days one. Now, I used to direct a choral group in Watertown, Mass, a senior citizen choral group in Watertown, Mass, and I think it was Evelyn Casey who taught me this song, and she said that she used to sing it when she was a kid in a Thanksgiving show, and so it's always a good one to do. It's an old one. We'll do two old ones that are kind of Thanksgiving related. That says, tell me why the stars do shine. Tell me why the ivy twines. Tell me why the sky is so blue. I will say it's because I love you. I will say it's because I love you. Tell me why the stars do shine. Tell me why the ivy twines. Tell me why the sky is so blue. I will say it's because I love you. And my brother Tim told me this one. It's from a Broadway show that I cannot remember the name of. I gotta look it up. I promise I will do that. It'll be on my New Year's resolution list. Well, it goes like this. Today, while the blossoms still cling to the vine, taste your strawberries and drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows will all pass away ere I forget all the joy that we shared today. Today, while the blossoms still cling to the vine, taste your strawberries and drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows will all pass away ere I forget all the joy that we shared today. That's a beautiful little song. Always makes me think of Thanksgiving, though, about sharing, tasting the wine. Oh, speaking of wine, we could do one. I mentioned about my grandpa before. So he would like to roll out the barrel, and which we'll get to that in just a minute. Oh, you want it now? Sure, we can do that song right away. Because I do have the accordion right here. Don't want it to sit there taking up space. Got to make it useful. So this is one of the accordions. Next time we sing in December, I'm going to maybe put some holiday lights on this this accordion. As you can see up close, it's nice and sparkly. Feels Christmassy all year round. Yes, you know what it's going to be. Well, here. Roll out that barrel. So I'll tell you the song. So my grandpa would like to roll out the barrel. And maybe have a nip of something else. Let me make sure this guitar's in tune here. Pretty darn close. This is a song, so you not just like to have a little that, but it's a whiskey song, and it has a Thanksgiving angle to it, sort of, because it mentions all the relatives. Let me tune this guitar up. and we'll be all set. I read in the paper this morning, yes, a print edition, believe it or not. Many years in the newspaper business, so I still like to have a print newspaper. I don't know about you, but hard to write on the screen with your pen doing the crossword puzzle. So, just about there. Anyway, read that people are starting new Thanksgiving traditions like lobster instead of turkey, and I thought that's kind of interesting. Maybe they've always done that in Maine or Nova Scotia or something. But that would be good news. I bet that maybe the turkeys themselves have put that word out there, just kind of trying to get people interested in something else. So it goes, well, I couldn't drink a whiskey if I tried. Remember that last time, thought I nearly died. It makes me wild and frisky, and that's why it's sort of risky. Couldn't drink a whiskey if I tried. My granddad was fond of the sauce. Lost a lot of jobs, he's always smarter than the boss. One day while high on rye, he punched the boss in the eye. My granddad was fond of the sauce. My old man, he liked his liquor too. On the way home from work, I guess he'd stop and have a few. As soon as he's in the door, he'd throw down a couple of more. My old man, he liked his liquor too. And my grandma was awful fond of me, even though I was grandchild 23. She always smelled like lilacs, looked like whiskey on the rocks. My grandma was always fond of me, and I couldn't drink a whiskey if I tried. Remember that last time, thought I nearly died. It makes me wild and frisky, and it's wild so risky. Well, I couldn't drink a whiskey if I tried. Now I'll admit, I like beer and wine, but I don't go overboard most of the time. I see my share of troubles from my progenitors drinking doubles, and I couldn't drink a whiskey if I tried. Couldn't drink a whiskey if I tried. Remember that last time, thought I nearly died. It makes me wild and frisky, that's why it's so risky. Couldn't drink a whiskey if I tried. Couldn't drink a whiskey if I tried. Couldn't drink a whiskey if I tried. That's the old whiskey song. So here's one about going back to beer, though, because it's a thankful song. Let's see if I got the right hat. Oh, yeah, maybe the fellow wore a hat like this. An important kind of fedora like that. It goes... A long time ago, way back in history, when all we had to drink was nothing but cups of tea, along came a man by the name of Charlie Mops, and he invented a wonderful drink and he made it out of hops. He must have been an admiral, a sultan, or a king, and to his praises we shall always sing. Look what he has done for us, he's filled us up with cheer. God bless Charlie Mops, the man who invented beer, 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 beer. A bushel of malt, a barrel of hops, you stir it around a stick. For sport and lubrication, it'll make your engine stick. 40 pints of wallop will keep away the cracks, and all costs a couple of bucks and a couple of bucks in tax. Well, he must have been an admiral, a sultan, or a king, and to his praises we shall always sing. Look what he has done for us, he's filled us up with cheer. God bless Charlie Mops, the man who invented beer, 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 beer. Workman's pub, the gentleman's club, the hole in the wall as well. One thing you can be sure of, it's Charlie's beer they sell. So come along, me lucky lads, 11 o'clock she stops. In 5 short seconds, remember Charlie Mops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, he must have been an admiral, a sultan, or a king, and to his praises we shall always sing. Look what he has done for us, he's filled us up with cheer. God bless Charlie Mops, the man who invented beer. Charlie Mops, that's something we're thankful for, huh? Hey, hello, I'm seeing my friend Catrice. Hey, Catrice, thanks for joining us. We'll do another Thanksgiving tune here. How about a Thanksgiving song like... It's about Thanksgiving song called Hey There Turkey. And that's one about, I don't know, I think I got my turkey hat here. But it goes, this hat makes me think of Frank. We might have to do a couple of Frank songs. But anyway, it says, hey there turkey, what you doing on Thanksgiving Day? If I were you, I'd take a trip very far away. Oh, better have the harmonica for this one. This is important. Important tune. This is the one advising turkeys to take a trip. Socially distanced on the airplane, though, of course. Well, hey there, turkey, what you doing on Thanksgiving Day? If I were you, I'd take a trip very far away, very far away. We all get stuffed on stuffing and we like our taters too. But the thing we like the most of all is turkey. Hey, that's you. Well, hey there, turkey, what you doing on Thanksgiving Day? If I were you, I'd take a trip very far away. Pass the potatoes, pass the gravy too. Grandma wants a drumstick. Hey, I wanted that too. Well, hey there, turkey, what you doing on Thanksgiving Day? If I were you, I'd take a trip very far away. Pass the potatoes, pass the green beans too. Grandma wants a drumstick, hey, I wanted it too. Oh, hey there, turkey, what you doing on Thanksgiving Day? If I were you, I'd take a trip very far away. Very far away. Hey, let's do a very far away song here. This one, then we'll get to the Frank songs. Put on a traveling hat here. Let's see, that's kind of like a traveling hat. I'll play it on piano. Then we'll get to the Frank, as I said. Leave this hat up here for that. So this is makes me think sometimes on Thanksgiving, a little bit of traveling. Maybe not this year. We're going to see people remotely. That's okay. That's okay. We'll see them somehow. We'll write them a card, make a phone call, reach out to people. And it'll be good to just connect like we are right now. Thanks for joining us. Thanks real quick. My name is Kevin Devine. Thanks to the Jackson County Department on Aging for hosting today's program. It's great to see everybody and to be here. I'm going to do a song. This is a traveling song, kind of. A bit wistful, but that's okay. My dad always likes this tune. And let me make sure the piano's there on the camera that you can see that okay. Yeah, it looks okay. On a decent angle. Gotta remember what key I sing it in. Well, Shenandoah, I long to see you far away, you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you. I'm away, I'm bound away, across the wide Missouri. Shenandoah, I love your daughter. Far away, you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I love your daughter. Away, I'm bound away, across the wide Missouri. Or maybe somewhere else far away, like Well, fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me know what autumn's like on Jupiter and Mars. And in other words, please be true. And in other words, I love you. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You're all that I dreamt of, all I worship and adore. And in other words, please be true. Other words, I love you. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me know what autumn's like on Jupiter and Mars. And in other words, please be true. Other words, I love you. That's a good one for Thanksgiving or any time of year. Hey, I'm going to do another one that people think of any time of year. It's a good sing-along one, a little bit slow, but I'll tune it up for this. So let's see who's tuning in. We got Catrice, Scott, how many other people? I don't have my glasses on powerful enough to see how many people are watching, but thanks again to the Jackson County Department on Aging for inviting me here today. My name is Kevin Devine, and I hope you're enjoying the program. We're going to save it then on YouTube, and you can watch it at later dates or share it with some folks you know, young and old alike. Definitely rated PG, so it's good for the whole family, but designed for seniors. So I'm going to tune this up, and we'll get to a tune that goes well with that one. Goes well with anything. This next one, it's kind of like a Thanksgiving song you could do all year long. I think my guitar doesn't know what the temperature is, so it keeps changing in and out of tune because you'll know this one right away though. It's a great tune. So the famous version of it was done by Louis Armstrong, and like I said, it's one of those Thanksgiving songs you can do any time of year. I see clouds of blue, oh, clouds of white, sorry. I see clouds of white, skies of blue. No, it's skies of blue, clouds of white. I'm sorry. Start from the beginning. We'll get that fancy intro again. start with Trees of Green. I see trees of green, red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, bright precious day in the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors, the rainbow so pretty in the sky, just like the faces of the people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies crying, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. A wonderful world. So, speaking of a wonderful world, sometimes you got to stop and smell the roses. And I thought of this song the other day. Oh, I still got my Frank hat on. I don't have my cowboy hat with me today. But it's from a band, an old band. Big hit. It's like, stop and smell the roses. Well, that's what this song's about. I don't know where I ran across. Big hit in the 90s, maybe 80s even. Anyway, because some people asked for some country songs. We'll do a newer country, an old country, and then the one in between. It says... I'm in a hurry to get things done. I'm rushing till life's no fun. And I gotta do is live and die. But I'm in a hurry and don't know why. Don't know why. I gotta drive so fast, my car's got nothing to prove. But it'll do. 0 to 60 in 5.2. Well, I'm in a hurry to get things done. Oh, I'm rushing till life's no fun. Oh, I gotta do is live and die. But I'm in a hurry and don't know why. Don't know why. Always running behind, shaking hands with the clock. Gotta be on a roll and I'm ready to rock. Oh, well, I'm in a hurry to get things done. Oh, I'm rushing till life's no fun. Oh, well, gotta do is live and die. But I'm in a hurry and don't know why. Sails are running behind. Gotta pick up the pace. There's no room for anyone in second place. Well, I'm in a hurry to get things done. Oh, I'm rushing till life's no fun. Oh, I gotta do is live and die. But I'm in a hurry and don't know why. Trailers for sailor and rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. Ain't got no cigarettes, but 2 hours of pushing the broom buys a 8 by 10 2-bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means, king of the road. 3rd boxcar midnight train, destination Bangor, Maine. Old socks and worn out shoes. I don't pay no union dues. I smoke a old stogies I have found. Well, they're short but not too big around. I'm a man of means by no means, king of the road. I know every engineer on every train. Hey, there we go. I know every engineer on every train. All the little children and all their names, and every handout in every town, and every lock that ain't locked when no one's around. I smoke old stogies I have found, short but not too big around. I'm a man of means by no means, king of the road. Road. That's a good tune to do any time of the year. Maybe if feeling like King of the Road. I was traveling a lot yesterday. Yep. Walked down the corner, mailed some letters. I was king of that stretch of the sidewalk, I'll tell you. It's good to get out and enjoy the Hey, speaking of the road, though. Hello, Carol. Good to see Carol's watching, too. I can see people showing up there. My name is Kevin Devine. Again, folks, just tuning in. Thanks on behalf of the Jackson County Department on Aging, and thanks to Lori and all my friends there for inviting me to sing today. Now, this is a song, I don't know if I got the right hat, but this one will have to do. Or maybe I'll have this, a motoring hat. I was motoring down the road, so we were talking about King of the Road. This is when I sing out at the Crouch Senior Center in Jackson. They like a lot of rockabilly out there. So here's a rockabilly tune for them called Hands on the Road, Eyes Up on the Wheel. On the road, keep your eyes up on the wheel. If you want to go out tonight, man, that's the deal. Want to go out tonight, please don't pick another barroom fight. Keep your hands on the road, keep your eyes up on the wheel. You might want to slow down just a little while. That cop's been following us now since we crossed 8 miles. Get stopped by the Woodward cops, they'll pull you over, they'll bust your chops. Hands on the road, eyes up on the wheel. Maybe you ought to call us an Uber car. Probably don't have that app on your phone, that's how cheap you are. I told you if you want to come out tonight, please don't pick another barroom fight. Hands on the road, eyes up on the wheel. Keep your hands on the road, eyes up on the wheel. If you want to come out with us, man, that's the deal. Please don't pick another barroom fight. Hands on the road and eyes up on the wheel. If you want to come out with us tonight, please don't pick another barroom fight. Hands on the road and eyes up on the wheel. On the road and your eyes up on the wheel. Hey, let's do one that's a little happier than too. That's that rockabilly one that I said, but we'll do some more Thanksgiving type songs. We'll do one, we'll get to another Frank song. This is a real old days one. We'll go way back. Machine says, when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. But when you're crying, you bring on the rain, so stop that crying. Be happy again, 'cause when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. Yes, the whole world smiles with you. Whole world smiling. Here's another one like that makes me smile all the time. Do 2 favorite old sing-along songs in a row here. Let me move this piano bench a bit. This one you'll know because I've done one time before, once or twice. I've kind of added this one to my repertoire for kids shows and for seniors and everyone in between. It's just a great song to sing. It says, you gotta give a little, take a little, let your poor heart break a little. That's the glory of love. You gotta laugh a little, We got the world and all its charms, and when that world is through with us, we got each other's arms. Win a little, lose a little, always get those blues a little. That's the glory of, that's the story of love. Win a little, lose a little, always get those blues a little. That's the glory of, that's the story of love. That's the glory of, that's the story of love. Well, we got a barrel of money. Maybe we're ragged and funny, but we'll travel along, singing a song, side by side. Don't know what's coming tomorrow. Maybe it's trouble and sorrow, but we'll travel the road, sharing our load, side by side. Through all kinds of weather, what if the sky should fall? Long as we're together, well, doesn't matter at all. When they've all had their troubles and heartache, it'd be the same as we started, just to travel along, singing a song, side by side. Traveling along, singing a song, side by side. Side by side, traveling along. All right. Well, thanks everyone for joining us. We got time for about 12 more songs here. I got a couple more Thanksgiving ones we can do. This is an old-time Thanksgiving song. Old. I'd mentioned before about Evelyn Casey from the Watertown Senior Center. She taught me that one about Tell Me Why, the Ivy Twines, and that was that she had done in a Thanksgiving program many years ago, somewhere around, I think she grew up in Watertown, maybe Waltham, somewhere out that way. Anyway, so we did that tune, and then so I decided, well, better make up my own that's kind of like that. I ended up using this for many years in Thanksgiving shows that I would put on. I'd do some productions with kids, would be in the chorus singing with the seniors. And here's one of the songs we did. It was very fun. The kids would sing a verse, the seniors would sing a verse. They said, I'm thankful for the stars up in the sky. I'm thankful for a handkerchief when I cry. I'm thankful for the sunrise when nighttime is through. Mostly I'm thankful for good friends like you. Thankful for the food that we eat, and I'm thankful when a friend shares a treat. I'm thankful for the sunrise when nighttime is through, but mostly I'm thankful for good friends like you. Friends like you make the world seem bright, even when clouds make it dark as night. The clouds disappear when you come near. I'm thankful for good friends like you. I'm thankful for the stars up in the sky, and I'm thankful for a handkerchief when I cry, and I'm thankful for the sunrise when nighttime is through. But mostly I'm thankful for good friends like you. That's an old Thanksgiving thankful song too. There's another thankful one. And it goes, see what's a good key to do this. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains' majesty above the fruited plains. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea, and crown thy good with brotherhood and sisterhood, peoplehood from sea to shining sea. That one makes me think about lots of things to be thankful for, like this land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Islands, the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that in the skyway, I saw below me that golden valley. Oh, this land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Islands, the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Oh, this land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. This land, oh, give me land, lots of land on stars rise above. Don't fence me in, let me ride through the wide open places that I love. Don't fence me in, let me be by myself in the evening breeze. Listen to the whisper of the cottonwood trees and send me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in, just turn me loose. Let me stand on my saddle underneath the western skies. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I long to ride to the ridge where the west commences, gaze at the moon till I lose my senses. Can't stand hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me, just turn me loose. Let me stand on my saddle underneath the western skies. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I long to ride to the ridge where the west commences, gaze at the moon till I lose my senses. Can't stand hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. Don't fence me in. That's a good old one, but Cole Porter song. He did get a request from somebody to do a. They always like an Elvis song, and you definitely want to do Elvis songs when people ask for it. So that's always good. Let's see what's a good key here. Oh, here it goes. I don't think I got an Elvis hat. I certainly don't have his hair, so oh well. I don't remember him wearing glasses like this either. But if he did, I bet he'd wear cool ones that are like these, that are blue. Well, love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me long, take me to your heart, for it's there that I belong, and we'll never part. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me dear, tell me you are mine. I'll be yours throughout the years till the end of my darling, I love you, and I always will, and I always will. That's a good little Elvis song. Always fun to do that one. And what was the other one they had requested? Somebody, oh, they said this one because it's a joyful time. And this is a song from, let me think here out top of my head, 1972 maybe? I think I even have the hat for it. Yes, I do. Indeed, I do. I got that hat. Yes, I do have that hat. And I am going to wear it, yes. And you know what song this is. Maybe it was 73. I don't know. I think Hoyt Axton wrote it. Anyway, you recognize it. Jeremiah was a bullfrog, was a good friend of mine. Never understood a single word he said, but I helped him a drinking his wine. And he always had somebody in mind, singing joy to the world. All the boys and girls now, joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea, joy to you and me. If I was the king of the world, tell you what I'd do. I throw away the cars and the bars and the bars and make sweet love to you. Yeah, make sweet love to you. Sing joy to the world. All the boys and girls now, joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea, joy to you and me. You know I love the ladies, love to have my fun. I'm a rainbow rider and a high flyer, space shooting son of a gun. I'm a space shooting son of a gun, singing joy to the world. All the boys and girls now, joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea, joy to you and me. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea, joy to you and me. The days grow short, the nights grow long, there's a chill now in the air. Better put a sweater on when you go play out there, 'cause the air is fresh, the sky is blue, but something's changed around. I woke up this morning just to find Jack Frost had come to town. It's autumn now in the sea and in the country hills. Time for birds to feather their nests and winter chills. Before the winter chills, the air is fresh, the sky is blue, but something's changed around. I woke up this morning just to find Jack Frost had come to town. Jack Frost had come to town. Jack Frost had come to town. There's another fall song like that that we can do. And then we're going to wrap up with our favorite one that we always wrap up with. Let's see, we got one more. I had one more Thanksgiving song here. Let's see. That was my one more Thanksgiving song here. Well, it's not there. Well, we'll come up with one right on the spot. Let's see, a good Thanksgiving song. What to be the good Thanksgiving song. Well, of course we'll end with the one we always end with, but this one is a very, very old song. I'll just play a little bit of it for you. It's called The Coolin'. Based on The Coolin', it's an old Irish song. thanks again to Lori and all the folks in the Jackson County Department on Aging. Thanks for inviting me to sing. My name's Kevin Devine. Thanks for all the friends for tuning in, Scott and Catrice and Carol and all the other folks who've tuned in. Great to see all of you. And we'll sing again in December. Watch on Facebook for the announcements. Shoot, I wish off the top of my head I could tell you the date, but I think it's, I'm going to say maybe mid-December, but we'll do some holiday songs. You know it, because I got the hat, so I got to do the tunes. So when that time comes around, yes, I got the hat for that. But we'll end with the one we always end with, and you can sing along. You can stand up if you'd like. Hats off. Well, God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairie to the ocean, white with foam. Oh, God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Thanks, and have a wonderful Thanksgiving, everyone. I'm thankful for the opportunity to sing with you and look forward to singing with you again soon. Thanks.